Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at today is the Founders Lizard of Kaz. Now, this bottle is already open. We did a hangout earlier on Thomas Metal 75, Eric Fraunfelter's channel of Massachusetts beer reviews on YouTube. So go check out his channel. He does great examinations, great beer reviews. We examined the entire brewery of Founders as a whole, and this is the beer that I brought to the party. Now, Founders usually is pretty reasonably priced for a lot of their stuff. This one was more of a premium priced product, but I wanted to do a special beer for the hangout earlier. This was $17.99 for the bottle, so not an everyday drinker for sure. This is kind of more of a special occasion beer. It's an Imperial stout brewed with blackberries. I'm sorry, not blackberries, blueberries, chocolate, and vanilla, aged in bourbon barrels, and it's 10.5% alcohol by volume. So let's see. Founders Brewing Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, I believe Founders was bought out by Constellation, or is owned by Constellation Brands now. So technically, it's not an independent craft brewery anymore. But anyway, Founders, the distribution is very good. They've been around for a while. They make a lot of excellent beers. I've had a lot of great stouts from them as well. The Founders KBS, the Breakfast Stout is an iconic stout. Anyway, Lizard of Kaz. So poured it. It's very opaque, very dark. It poured with a 1.5 to 2 finger head that's died down now. The aroma, it smells really good, guys. You're getting some dark chocolate, some caramel sweetness, some you're definitely picking up on the blueberries. I think they use blueberry extract in this, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little woodiness from the barrel. A little bit of vanilla as well. I don't know if they actually add vanilla or... Well, it does say that they brew it with vanilla. So you're getting the vanilla that's been added, but you could also be getting some more vanilla qualities from the bourbon barrels that they're being aged in, because as you know, bourbon, a lot of good bourbon has vanilla-like qualities in the taste. Anyway, this is it's very delightful on the aroma. It smells really, really good, nice and sweet. This bottle has been sitting on the shelf at my package store for a long time, so it's probably at least a year old. So if there were any hops in here, they probably faded by now. So it's kind of been cellared, I guess you could say, in the dark package room lighting at where I purchased it from. But anyway, enough of that. So it smells like a winter. Let's get into it. Cheers, guys. Really sweet and malty. You're getting some sweet chocolate. I was picking up on a little bit of a root beer type quality to it at first, but this beer has warmed up quite a bit. I've been sipping on it for a good hour now. At 10.5%, it's not something you really want to drink really fast, and it's very heavy bodied, so it's definitely a sipper. I would consider this a dessert beer for sure, because it is very sweet and malty and chocolatey and blueberry-y. Is that a word? No, I don't think so. But yes, very blueberry-like. That blueberry puree or blueberry extract or whatever they use, and it's very, very prominent in the flavor as well. It finishes really sweet. It's not super syrupy, but it is a little bit. It does stick to the insides of your cheeks a little bit, which is to be expected with this type of a beer, this heavily bodied, this high ABV. I mean, this is what you can expect. But I will say, at 10.5% ABV, it is not boozy in the least. And this beer was very cold when I started drinking it. It has warmed up. It's almost at room temperature now. The flavors have developed a little bit more, picking up more on the vanilla, more of that dark chocolate. Definitely getting sweeter as it warms as well. And the blueberries are coming through. also a little bit more than they were when this beer was ice cold. Or not ice cold, but out of the fridge. Um, but the booziness has not increased at all. It has not gotten boozier as it is warmed up, which you do get a lot of times with beers as you let them warm. The alcohol starts to become a factor in the taste and in the finish, especially. But that is not the case with this beer. This is definitely in the excellent range. Let me get another sip, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a rating. Really, really enjoyable. Founders makes excellent beers. They make excellent stouts, especially. Their breakfast stout and KBS are among two of my favorite stouts on the market. I really wish that KBS was a year-round offering because I would buy it at least once a month. And at $5.99 for a 12-ounce bottle, that's a little bit more affordable than this offering that I have here. And it's a little bit better than this, in my personal opinion. This one is still excellent, though. I would highly recommend that if you can find it, you go out and try it. Um, for a special occasion, something like that. Share it with friends because it is a very big bottle, and at the price point, you could even split it with a couple friends. That way, you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. But it's definitely not a rip off in the quality department. I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna stick with my 95 out of 100 rating. That's the rating that I gave it on the hangout that we did earlier. And the reason being, yes, it's a solid Imperial stout. It's excellent. But I've had other stouts from Founders that are better than this. So this just gets a solid 95 out of 100. The KBS is a 98, 99 easily out of 100, if not 100 out of 100. I mean, that's like the perfect stout, really. And of course, their breakfast stout is incredible as well. That one's a little bit more balanced and not quite as sweet. So it's a little bit lower ABV as well. I believe that one's 8%, but I could be mistaken. But that one is a little bit better and more balanced than this. This one, though, if you like sweet dessert type beers, this is excellent. You're not going to find many dessert style beers out there that are better than this. You definitely can't go wrong with it. Either way, it is a winner. I highly recommend it. So that'll do it for this beer review. Go check out Thomas Metal 75, Eric Fraunfelter, Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Check out his videos. He does great work. And until next time, everybody, cheers.